बॉम्बे हाई कोर्ट ने शराब पीकर न्यायिक अकेडमी में पहुंचने और अक्सर अनुशासनहीनता करने के आरोपी जज को राहत देने से इनकार कर दिया है। जज की नौकरी गलत व्यवहार के चलते गई थी और इस मामले में उसने बॉम्बे हाई कोर्ट का रुख किया था। जज अनिरुद्ध पाठक की अर्जी पर सुनवाई के दौरान हाई कोर्ट बेंच ने कहा था कि किसी भी न्यायिक अधिकारी को ऐसा बर्ताव नहीं करना चाहिए जिससे न्यायपालिका की छवि खराब होती हो। इस तरह अदालत ने नौकरी से हटाए गए जज अनिरुद्ध पाठक को कोई राहत देने से इनकार कर दिया। हाई कोर्ट की बेंच ने कहा, जजों और न्यायिक अधिकारियों को गरिमापूर्ण व्यवहार करना चाहिए। उन्हें ऐसा कुछ नहीं करना चाहिए जिससे न्यायपालिका की छवि पर विपरीत असर पड़ता हो। अनिरुद्ध पाठक को जिन आरोपों में नौकरी से हटाया गया था, उनमें से टाइमिंग का पालन ना करना, अक्सर छुट्टी मार जाना और जुडिशियल एकेडमी में शराब पीकर जाना शामिल है। इससे पहले भी स्टाफ के कई लोगों ने शिकायत की थी कि अनिरुद्ध पाठक अक्सर शराब पीकर कोर्ट पहुंच जाते हैं। इन आरोपों के चलते उन पर एक्शन हुआ था और उन्हें नौकरी से ही बर्खास्त कर दिया गया। इस फैसले को चुनौती देते हुए अनिरुद्ध पाठक ने हाई कोर्ट का रुख किया था। उनकी अर्जी पर सुनवाई करते हुए जस्टिस एस चंदूरकर और जस्टिस जितेंद्र जैन ने कोई राहत नहीं दी है। बेंच ने कहा कि यदि कोई न्यायिक अधिकारी गलत बर्ताव करता है तो उसे यह नहीं सोचना चाहिए कि अदालत उसके पक्ष में आएगी। बेंच ने कहा कि यह तो आम धारणा है कि जजों और न्यायिक अधिकारियों को गरिमा के साथ रहना चाहिए। उन्हें ऐसा कुछ नहीं करना चाहिए जिससे न्यायपालिका की छवि खराब होती हो। यदि किसी जज का व्यवहार ऐसा है, उस पर सवाल उठ रहे हैं और गरिमा कम हो रही है, तो उसे राहत की उम्मीद नहीं करनी चाहिए। ऐसे मामले में हाई कोर्ट की ओर से मदद नहीं की जा सकती है। बता दें कि अनिरुद्ध पाठक को मार्च 2010 में सिविल जज जूनियर डिवीजन के पद पर तैनाती मिली थी। इसके कुछ समय बाद से ही उनके खिलाफ शिकायतें आने लगी थी और फिर महाराष्ट्र के नंदुरबार जिले के मुख्य जज ने पाठक के खिलाफ रिपोर्ट दाखिल की थी। अंत में पाठक पर एक्शन लेते हुए उन्हें जज की नौकरी से बर्खास्त कर दिया गया था।
Ladies and gentlemen, on 21st February 2024, we lost one of the greatest lawyers and jurists that this country was and will be proud of, late Fali Sam Nariman. His momentous 95 living years were full of significant contributions to the legal field. His mastery over constitutional laws and skills as a counsel were incomparable. A great orator, a prolific writer, a voracious reader, he was truly one of the greatest and tallest of all time. Today, we have assembled here to pay obeisance to the doyen of law in the true sense of the phrase. Late Fali Nariman was born on 10th January 1929 in a Parsi family in the then Rangoon, Burma, the erstwhile part of British India. His father, Sam Nariman, was a branch manager at the New India Assurance Company Limited in Rangoon. His childhood was blissfully happy until December 1941, when the Japanese invasion disrupted the lives of many people, forced to flee. His family sought shelter as refugees in New Delhi in early 1942. As a young refugee, Fali Nariman got enrolled in the junior Cambridge class at Bishop Cotton School, a boarding school in Shimla, in the academic session of 1942-43. Excelling academically, he earned a first-class distinction in his senior Cambridge examination after 2 years. Subsequently, he secured his graduation in arts from St. Xavier's College, Bombay. Initially, Fali Nariman had never thought of law as his career, but with a second-class Bachelor's of Arts degree, he felt that he had no other choice. In fact, his father wanted him to pursue the prestigious Indian Civil Service from England. However, recognizing the financial constraints, Fali opted to study law at Government Law College in Mumbai and excelled in it to stand second in his final LLB examination with a gold medal in Roman law and jurisprudence. After completion of law in November 1950, Fali Nariman embarked on his legal journey at the Bombay High Court. Initially, he joined the law firm Pine and Company under the mentorship of late Kaikobad Lala, a senior partner in the firm. Subsequently, Fali joined the prestigious chambers of Sri Jamshedji Kanga, one of the finest at the Bombay bar then. Driven by an inherent passion for justice and a relentless thirst for understanding the intricacies of law, Nariman swiftly ascended the ranks, earning widespread recognition as a brilliant and sharp legal mind. His dedication and legal acumen were evident that he was offered judgeship at the Bombay High Court, which he had declined for certain reasons. He was designated as a senior advocate in 1971 and then as Additional Solicitor General of India in May 1972. However, when he shifted to New Delhi, however, he relinquished this position the day after declaration of emergency on June 27, 1975. Then he resumed his private practice in the Supreme Court, where he fearlessly navigated complex legal terrain, establishing precedents and championing causes and promoted justice, equality, and the constitutionalism. Throughout his illustrious career, spanning almost 7.5 decades, Fali was known for his unwavering commitment to speaking his mind, following his conscience, admitting his mistakes, and consistently doing what was right. He was associated with a number of prestigious institutions at national as also international levels. To mention a few, he was president of Bar Council of India from 1991 to 2010, chairman of Executive Committee of the International Commission of Jurists, Geneva from 1995 to 1997, which he continued as an honorary member thereafter. He was associated with London Court of International Arbitration and the ICC International Court of Arbitration, Paris, as Vice President of ICC for over 15 years from 1989 to 2005, as President of International Council for Commercial Arbitration from 1994 to 2002, and continued as its honorary chairman for quite some time. As a council member of the Human Rights Institute of the International Bar Association in 1995 and co-chair of Human Rights Institute of IBA from 2001 to December 2004, as a nominated member of Rajya Sabha in 1999 for a full term of 6 years. In addition, late Fali Nariman earned several prestigious awards and honors, which include Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, Living Legend of the Law by International Bar Association, headquartered at London, Global Media Laurel at the International Conference of World Association of Press Council, Istanbul, Turkey, the Gruber Prize for Justice, Honorary Doctorate of Laws from the National Academy of Legal Studies and Research University, Hyderabad in 2003, and thereafter from Kumayi University, Nainital, Uttaranchal. Dr. Naresh Chandra Sen Gupta Gold Medal for the year 2004 by the Asiatic Society of India. 19th Lal Bahadur Shastri Award for Excellence in Public Administration. Vidhi Ratna Award 2023 from the Bar Council of India. And the list goes on. These accolades and honors stand testimony to his exemplary dedication and achievements in legal field. Fali Nariman was often referred to as Bhishma Pitama of the Indian judiciary, symbolizing his revered status as a father figure in legal circles as he consistently led the charge in landmark judgments, playing a pivotal role in shaping the legal landscape of modern India. With his profound wisdom and guidance, he was at the forefront of numerous cases before various constitution benches, aiding the Supreme Court in interpreting constitutional provisions and redefining the legal framework. His presence was instrumental in breaking new grounds and securing landmark verdicts that have left an indelible mark on the Indian judiciary. Some of the landmark cases which late Fali Nariman had made his mark are I.C. Golaknath, Keshwanand Bharti, S.P. Gupta, Union Carbide, Kaveri Water Dispute, the second judge's case, the third judge's case, In the case of Jayalalitha versus State of Tamil Nadu, TMA Pai Foundation, National Judicial Appointments Commission case, and Niban Rabia, and several others. The list, in fact, is endless.
और आप हमसे जुड़े रहने के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें YouTube पर, फॉलो करें Twitter पर और लाइक करें Facebook पर। और ज्यादा जानकारी के लिए आपको टाइप करना होगा सिर्फ न्यूज़ नशा।